Yes, sir. Hello. Hello. Greetings, Honorable Speaker, sir, and this August gathering. Today I stand before you strongly opposing the motion put forward by my fellow proposition bench members. Well, Honorable Speaker, sir, in this moment of time, if a chameleon would have been present here, the chameleon would have felt insecure about his abilities. Because the statements of the proposition bench members changes faster than a chameleon changes his color. It's the proposition bench member who first have highlighted the issues that one nation, one election will jeopardize the federal structure of India, and it's the proposition bench members who have failed or most probably have forgotten that they are not talking about the benefits of one nation, one election or the demerits of one nation, one election, but how one nation, one election will be jeopardizing the federal structure of India. Now, coming to the major factor, the jeopardizing, they have not even highlighted multiple times or even emphasized on this most important sector, that is jeopardizing the federal structure of India. When we talk about the federal structure is a sharing of power. Are we talking about a sharing of power of the constitutional rights? Are we talking about the sharing of power of the basic necessities? Are we talking about the fundamental rights, or are we talking about anything specific which have also been not highlighted in this motion till now? Honorable Speaker, sir, one of the proposition bench member highlighted a very major sector, that will I vote for my friend in the local body, or will I vote for Narendra Modi? Will my friend be able to compete against Narendra Modi in that election? Well, to highlight that one nation, one election does not mean there is a single election. One nation, one election highlights a simultaneous ways of election, which does not constitute that you either have to select between your friend or the municipal corporation or Narendra Modi for the center or something like that. Another proposition bench member highlighted a very major and sensible issue, most probably, that it's not possible to organize all sort of elections, municipal elections, panchayat elections, assembly elections and the central elections in a single day. Well, one nation, one election also does not constitute that the entire election will be happening in a single day. It just clearly means that it will be simultaneous way which is taken into a component sector. Honorable Speaker, sir, in this moment of time, I do not see much difference between the statements of the proposition bench member and an elephant. Just like an elephant, the statements of the proposition bench members also have two teeth, one for showing and one for eating. It's the proposition bench members who have been highlighting about the issues of one nation, one election, and mentioning that it's not possible to hold one nation, one election. It's also the proposition bench members later and who are coming in the factor that earlier times when there was one nation, one election, it was not possible, completely contradicting their own statements. Honorable Speaker, sir, at this moment of time, one of the proposition bench members have clearly stated that it's not possible enough that we can constitutionally organize one nation, one election. I would like to highlight them. There will be 18 constitutional amendments required, and those 18 constitutional amendments can be further divided into two sectors. One is maybe the ex-constitutional bill. The ex-constitutional bill can do about 15 amendments which will be about inserting new provisions. For example, there have been a highlighted issue by one proposition bench member about Article 82. Now, Article 82 can be amended further using Article 368 subclause 1 of the Indian Constitution, and that further Article 82 subclause A can be inserted where it will establish for the simultaneous elections. Similarly, 14 other more amendments have to be taken. Now there is a second chapter where complete amendments need to be done. Here, the special majority will be required in both the houses using the Article 368 subclause 1, also highlighting the Goswami Rao report of 1919 as well as the Election Commission report, which can do under the section 15(8)(a) of the People's Representation Act of 1951. Highlighting this, we can clearly state that one nation, one election can clearly be done. And with this, I clear my statement that one nation, one election will not be jeopardizing the federal structure of India, but rather helping for the development of India. Thank you so much, everyone.